Ah yes, the art of deception. My basement video was about deception. You guys remember that video? To this date it was the most successful video I've ever had, racking up a modest 300,000 views.
I'm gonna make the hinge just clip the floor.
Other than having a terrible mic, the problem was that the basement no longer worked. See, when Facepunch realized you could clip the Dropbox through floors, they patched it faster than my wife will file divorce papers when she sees this intro. However, armed with nothing more than Disney music, someone else's idea and mad editing skills, I'm going to show you guys how to build the Basement 2. Superb. So we start with an L-shaped foundation, almost a 2x2 but not quite yet. Now we're going to be honeycombing right around the sides of the base, like a normal honeycomb. And we're going to place a spacer here just for the ceiling tile. Lovely. Next we're going to fill in these honeycomb gaps here and just remove the center pieces, leaving us with a rather normal 2x2 honeycombed, but only in twig. We're not going to do stone just yet. And we remove this piece over here, and now we're going to do a lowered triangular foundation. I'm going to do 2 half walls as well as a triangular ceiling tile, and this is going to end up being a loot pass. Right, next what we have to do is try and place, okay, that fits. Just check if the sleeping bags and your furnaces fit. If they do, then you need to build up here just to help yourself get out of this area. All will be explained in just a second. Place your sleeping bag, place your furnaces, and then you are ready to make everything into stone. Then once everything is turned to stone, you're ready for the next step. Now enough of this gay Disney shit, let's do some real music. Here we go. So what we have left is a twig 2x2. We're going to take out this window on the side here, and now we're going to start working on the deception window, as I like to call it. So first we're going to place a door frame, and then we're going to take out these walls over here, and then we're going to start building 4 halfway walls. Let's take out those 2 lower ones. I'm going to place down 2 low walls. So now we have a gap where we can not only look out, but they can look in. This is crucially important. We're going to stone up the rest of the walkways here, and also stone the inside of the 2x2, as well as the door frame. Okay, I'm going to honeycomb the top to match the bottom, so we've got a double-story 2x2 honeycombed. So the top floor's in twig and the bottom floor's in twig, but now we have to stone up the top floor as well. And this is going to be the fake loot room in your initial L shape. I'm going to add a door frame here so that I can put my TC inside my fake loot room. Normal as you go, just finish off the rest. Now it's quite critical that we make the first L shape, the initial L shape, we make it in sheet metal so that we can draw all the focus to that fake loot room. Now on the ground floor I want to add some usable items, things that you are going to be using, like your barbecue, workbench, research table, furnace. The idea is you can still use the space. You just close up the door, use the space so you can research and cook. Let's have a look at the bottom floor, shall we? We're going to add some storage crates to the basement. Obviously you can make this a lot neater, I'm just using it as an example. Storage space, spawn point, furnaces. Perfect. Now for the most important part is the loot pass. We have to use a barbecue to pass loot in and out of the base using a glitch. So now as I'm placing it, you'll notice the back leg on the left side is currently touching the wall. That is absolutely critical. The back leg, one of the legs have to touch the wall. So I'm aiming here, that's touching the wall, but the other one has got a slight offset. This needs to be offset, otherwise it doesn't work. For some reason, if it's angled, it works 100%, and if it's not angled and it's straight, you end up with a sad emoji. Fucking physics, right? So this barbecue has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 slots. Then we can use whatever we wanted to pass through it, because anything works inside there. So I'm going to rename the inside sleeping bag basement, obviously. Outside we're going to place another sleeping bag to respawn, and we're going to name it outside. This is going to be the gateway between the magical, mystical barbecue. All you have to do is remember exactly where you placed it. You go to that wall, and then you remember where you placed it, you go up to it, and then you can see you can now interact with the wall, which is great. Gonna finish up the hole because now we know that everything works. We're gonna just turn this into no fucking stone. Got stone. Lovely. So let's see how this motherfucker works. We know that the deception window is open. This is great. Would-be raider will approach your base and see a wooden honeycomb on the bottom. He'll also come up the stairs and he will notice that the inside walls are stone, but more importantly the top floor is on sheet metal. Now this is good because this indicates to anybody that the important bits are on top, clearly not at the bottom because of the wood. If he ladders up to the top, he'll also see that the top in that L shape is sheet metal. Any person would think that the loot is definitely not here on the bottom floor. That has to be there, right? Another thing is he can't see the percentage of stability, so he doesn't know that there's loot under your floor. Fuck bro, these jams. Okay, so I'm just a casual farmer doing my thing. Got my loot, need to take it back to base. La 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 la. Go to my wall. Gonna place it in my... Fuck, wrong wall. Gonna place it in my... Oh, there we go. Barbecue. Drop it like it's hot. And then I've got to make like an emo kid. And... Bad joke is bad. Lovely. Spawn in the basement. Once I wake up... Ooh, what do you know? My time capsule, my hyperbolic time chamber, now has wood inside it. Drop it in the wind container. Fuck yeah. That's right, because Uncle Bob is indeed your mother's brother. Now the same thing applies when you are using this as an outgoing mail server. Let's say you and your buddies want to go and take a raid, you grab some of your delicious cheddar, you go drop it inside the hyperbolic time chamber. The nice thing is if you are playing as duos or trios or as a Zerg, you can have one base bitch and he can do all the passing through, so everyone can just wait outside for their goods. Pass it through, everyone grabs his stuff, and then the last person kills himself. Where are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. And then what you do is you spawn outside. Oh, Misty, I love it. Go over to your precious wall of happiness, and you interact. And it's pretty much as simple as that. I do hope you enjoyed the new building 2.0. Thanks again for watching. Black out. And just as a final note, I just wanted to say thank you everybody for watching and for all the comments lately. One thing I do want to promise for the Mr. Flak channel, you will only get one advert at any given time. You will never get any gambling promotion whatsoever. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, click the thumbs down. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.